Hey, thanks for checking the channel back out. We got a painting session today, and by viewer request, we are doing the Wild Golden Shiner. Now, this first one I'm going to do is going to be in my basic pattern. It's the first time I've tried to replicate the Golden Shiner. We're going to put it on 2 or 3 baits, but I'm going to put it on this big G87 crankbait. And we're going to use a photo he sent us, and we're going to try to match that picture of that Wild Golden Shiner. And then we'll come back and do a part 2 here later on in the real scale version. So be looking for that one as well. So without further ado, let's go spray some paint. Okay, we got the dang G87, this freaking ginormous deep diving crankbait. We're gonna do the Golden Shiner. So first thing we got to do is we're gonna get the air compressor on first thing. We're gonna load up some pearl white, and we're just gonna cover that base coat and get that belly real good. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to come in, we're going to lay some, get that out of there. We're going to lay this golden yellow in. And like I said, I'm just kind of experimenting around with this pattern. And based on the picture he sent me, I'm thinking this golden yellow is going to do wonders for this bait. So, and I'm gonna scale it in because those Golden Shiners, they got the scales, man. So we're gonna lay our mesh in this big old bill, man. When we do the real scale, we're gonna have to get our big hoop out. But we're gonna cover this with scales all the way down to that belly. And we're going to put it on real dark up here at the top. We'll turn around and do the same thing. Line the scales up. Light at the bottom, dark at the top. We'll go ahead and just hit the top, even though it's going to be a complete different color. So that's going to give us our scales, and this bait's got good scale pattern to it anyway. So that's going to be our underlying color. Then we're going to come back over the top of that with some like a metallic green, however you pronounce that one. And we're just going to throw that in right at the very top of the shoulders with the little scale. There we go. We're just going to go real light here, just right down that shoulder. We're just doing that to darken it up. Definitely don't have to cover that back. And we're going to heat set that real quick. While I'm mixing my black up here, we're going to go with a black magenta. And I'm going to once again scale that just right on the edge of the shoulders, trying not to cover up much of that green. Little details, kind of like that's what this picture I'm looking at's got. So we're going real light with this magenta, because it's not a real overpowering black. And when we get to the end, I'll give you a little peek at the picture I'm looking at. Now we need to switch to a true black and just run that right down the back, and we've pretty much put this golden shiner together, first attempt anyway. Now by all means, this is not going to be my only attempt at it. We're going to, obviously when you're kind of developing a new pattern or learning a new pattern, it takes a lot of trial and error, and I'm just taking you guys along for the ride. This is definitely a trial as we speak. So now we'll darken up the very back of the bait with some transparent black. Let me get this iPad over here. And this is the golden shiner picture he sent me. I'm guessing you can see that. And so this is what we picked. We went with the black magenta, just a little softer black. Covered that with a true transparent black over the top. Now, I think what's really going to set this pattern off is when we come back and we do the real scale version, and we really get the definition in those scales on the side. So, but let me know, Tricot, what you think of this one, and all you other viewers, tell me what you think, if we matched it, if we got our yellows right. You know, it's always tough basing something off of a picture. You never know what your monitor settings are going to be. Anyway, that's my first golden shiner pattern. So hope you guys like it. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button, and for sure subscribe. We're getting close. Anyway, guys, hope you're liking the channel. Appreciate you stopping in this week. Stick around. We got some more wild golden shiners coming up.